now with Levi and Liam out. We're going to find a different solution. Joao is ready. We have also Nico. For sure, we're going to find a solution.
Hello, Enzo. Sam Wallace from The Telegraph. As you may well know, over the years at Chelsea, there's been many players who've been signed as a number 9 to score goals, and they're all compared to Drogba or Costa. Joao Pedro feels like he's the latest guy now to have a go at continuing that tradition. Do the players, these young players, do they know about this history, and what kind of player is he? Can he do it?
For sure, I think Joao, Liam, Nico, the one that we have in this moment, they know exactly about number 9 Chelsea. But I said already many times, in my mind or in my idea, I prefer to have 4 or 5 players scoring 10, 12 goals each than just one striker score 40 goals. So you can see last year what we have done with Noni, what we have done with Enzo Fernandez, and we expect next season more goals from all our attacking players. But for sure, as I said, the ones that they are playing as a 9 with us, they know exactly Chelsea history.
Lady in the front row here, please, in the middle.
Good morning, Coach. Sorry. Good afternoon, Coach. Many see Chelsea as the favorite right now. And do you have any injuries, concerns? I'm asking, how is Jackson? And going forward, what weakness in the other team are you going to explore on?
Nico is okay. And then in terms of game plan for tomorrow, I think every game we try to adapt a little bit ourselves in terms of find solution, and tomorrow we're gonna do exactly the same.
Jacob, 4th row, please.
Hi, Enzo. Did you watch the Real Madrid v Borussia Dortmund game here on Saturday? The teams there seemed quite uncomfortable with the conditions. I mean, it's very hot and humid here today. Do you think that this game should be kicked off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or would it be better at this stadium for it to be later for the players?
I watched the game, but I watched the game from television, and it was fantastic temperature. In the hotel. I don't think it's just tomorrow game. I think we already played as like different teams in this tournament with different conditions. But at this stage, we have the game is tomorrow. It's 3 o'clock, and we're gonna try to adapt.
Hi Enzo, Kieran from Daily Mail. Obviously, we all know Chelsea have a young team, one of the youngest in Europe. Fluminense have the oldest at this tournament, 44-year-old keeper, 40-year-old defender, a bunch of 30-somethings. Does them having that experience, does that make much of a difference? Does it any advantage for them having that experience in their team?
You can have advantage or disadvantage, depends a little bit. We already had one entire season together, being the youngest squad in the Premier League, and we faced team with more experience than us, and we were able to do a good game, to win a game or not win a game. And tomorrow will be exactly the same. As you said, we are probably the first or the second youngest squad in this competition, and we're gonna face probably the oldest one, and it's also a good test for this.
Enzo, it's Carve Solikov from Sky Sports. Obviously, tomorrow is a very important game for Chelsea, but there are lots of reports about Noni Madueke's future. What kind of frame of mind is he in? Do you feel that he's 100% focused on Chelsea, and is he ready to start for Chelsea if you picked him?
Personally, I think the same noise were before Palmeiras game. But you see, we give him half an hour, and it was very good. So I don't have any doubt that if we need Noni, he's going to help us. at the same moment, I can understand that as a human being, when there are many noise around you, it's not easy to deal with that. But hopefully, he can deal with that.
Kyle Baum with the Sporting News. Enzo, appreciate your time. This is the third Brazilian club that you've faced in this tournament. Do you feel like facing that kind of stylistic opponent so often can give you a little bit of a preparatory advantage in tomorrow's game? And then moving into next season, do you think a tournament like this, where you get to play so many different styles from around the world, can help you in a European setting where you are playing so many different clubs from so many different countries?
Oh yeah, for sure, because from any game you can learn things from a different country, different manager. You can always learn. As you said, will be the third Brazilian team that we're gonna face. The first two, they were very good, with lots of energy, and tomorrow we don't have a doubt that it's going to be exactly the same.
Hi Enzo, Peter Rutzler from The Times. Just on Nicholas Jackson, I mean, last season we asked you a lot about having competition. He's gone from no striker competition in his position to some serious competition now from Liam Delap and Joao Pedro. I was wondering how he's responded to that, and what do you want to see from him?
No, Nico is training well. Unfortunately, almost the last 2 games he played, he was sent off. It was a red card, unfortunately for him, unfortunately for us. But he's working well. He played after Newcastle red card. He played the Conference League final. He scored. We won. And then for the new season, also for the future, we decided to bring another 9. And in this moment, it's okay.
Hi Enzo, I just wanted to ask about the fitness of Romeo Lavia and whether he will be in the squad tomorrow.
Romeo is training already. Unfortunately, he's not training with us, so it's not ready for tomorrow.
So, what do you know about Renato Portaluppi, his football style, an opinion about this coach, and what the difficulties tomorrow will be?
As I said, he's an experienced manager from many years. The style, I watched some game also when he was at Grêmio, not only when he is now with Fluminense. The style is quite clear, and as I just said, at this stage of the tournament, it's normal that all the games they're gonna be a tough game.
Hi Enzo, Ben Jacobs from TalkSPORT. Just a word on Thiago Silva. I know it was before your time, but you must be aware of his legacy and impact at Chelsea. Do you want to see more of your players be like Thiago Silva in terms of their authority and leadership at the club?
No, I'm happy in the way our players they are.
Hi Enzo, Will Castle from The Independent. Sticking on Thiago Silva, obviously his leadership has been integral to Fluminense over the last, few weeks. How, going into this game, how is the Chelsea camp feeling about facing him?
I said in the last press conference before Palmeiras game that we don't used to prepare game against a player. We used to prepare game against a team. So tomorrow is exactly the same. We are not. We respect Thiago, absolutely, but we are not preparing the game. We are preparing the game against Fluminense. They are, as I said, many good players, many experienced players with quality. So we need to be. We need to pay attention. We need to be careful about many different things.
Hello, Coach Enzo. I am Shino Oludare from Nigeria. Now, do you see being labelled as favourites a potential burden, or is this a confidence booster for a team still adapting to your ideas? Thank you.
Are the teams still adapting?
No, I think there is a room to improve always. I think we are in the right direction, but we can do many things better. We can attack better. We can defend better. And we're going to try game after game to do that.
Hi, Andrew. I'm Long from FPT Vietnam. So how important Moses Caicedo for your team tomorrow to reach the 7 clean sheets in the last 15 and bring you to the final?
It's very important. Moy has been one of the best players of the season, and it's very important. It's a very important player for us, for his teammates. Fortunately, we have also in that position Romeo. We used the other day Andrei Santos in that position, so we are quite happy, but we are more happy when Moy is in the team.
Hi Enzo, Zach Louie from RG. I was just wondering if you could talk a little bit about Joao Pedro. There are a lot of Chelsea fans that are confused. Is he going to play as the 10, as the left winger, as the 9? I'm curious, where do you see him, his strongest position being? And also, if you could compare your 2 available strikers, Nico and Joao, what do you think are the main similarities and the main differences between them? Thank you so much.
I think Joao can play in all the attacking position for us. He can play wide, he can play inside the pitch, he can play as a 9. The difference with Nico is just that I see Nico just as a 9, while I see Joao in different position.
Hello Enzo, I'm João Quer from Brazil. Enzo, as my colleague was saying, you guys faced a Brazilian side 2 times before. What did you guys learn from these 2 games, as you were beaten once and you got a nice win against Palmeiras? What did you learn from these games about Brazilian clubs, about what can you take from these 2 games to prepare your team for tomorrow's match? Thank you.
Yeah, there are 2 things that for me is very clear in the 2 games that we face Brazilian team, is that the quality from Brazilian player is probably the top, is the best quality. And at the same time, the other thing that for me is very clear is the energy that you have in this moment compared to other teams that for different reasons we don't have. So for me it's the quality and the energy from the team.
Rodrigo Fragoso, TNT Sports Brazil. Maresca, I would like to know about the difference that you see studying the Brazilian clubs in tactical and physical, because a lot of times there are some studies that says that the Brazilian football has less intensity than the European football. Did you see this intensity of movement? And also a lot of studies says that Brazilian football is not so rich tactically. Do you agree with that?
After Flamengo game and after Palmeiras game, I had a chat with Luis and Abel just to ask questions and to try to learn new things. And I'm completely agree with them in terms of quality. The level is very higher. And if you are able to convince the player also in terms of effort, physicality, I think Brazilian team, they can be all top team because they have both. They have the quality and they have also the physical part. So the games we play against Brazilian team, again, top quality and also defensively they were very good. And tomorrow we expect exactly the same.
The gentleman down here in the green T-shirt, please.
Hello, Maresca. Marcelo Marinho, Litoral News. Your team played 59 games before the beginning of this tournament. Fluminense played more than 70. Do you think that could make an impact in the game tomorrow?
I think I just said that the energy between South American team and European team, for me, is quite clear that it's different.